So this is the tank before. We have the sponge biofilter and it's a twin tower. We have no gravel whatsoever, but I have just recently purchased, because this filter is no longer doing it, it's lasting for about a week before it becomes clogged, constantly having to maintain it. I've gone to my local pet shop and I've basically purchased this that is designed for at least 100 litres. The price of it was around £17 in the UK, so Great British pounds. And it's definitely, I spoke to the specialist and he has advised me that this is definitely a lot better than that. And it means not having to maintain the tank as much. And just on top of that, I went away and I purchased almost like a sand gravel sort of stuff. So it's not your like stone gravel, it's more like a sand gravel. And this will be going to the bottom because these guys are breeding like crazy and I only have 3 artificial plants. So hopefully with a click of my fingers we can now get this gone, this cleaned, clean the glass, we'll get the fine sand in there and we'll get the brand new sponge filter and we'll see exactly how it looks after a lot of water change as well, guys. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So this is it in already, and what I noticed is it's got 2 holes at the bottom, and I thought it would have holes all the way through the entire pipe that's in the middle. This could be an addition, you can add more, drill more holes into the centre of this. I'm just positioning it roughly in the middle just for now, until I get the substrate in, and when I get the substrate in I'll be able to figure out more of what sort of layout I want. And as you can see, it is really, really visible. I don't really mind showing the filters even when friends and family are around. At the end of the day, give it a couple of weeks and this thing will be full of algae, food particles, everything that the guppies can also eat from. And yeah, it'll just all around it will just look a lot better. The background I want to paint black. That'll probably be in the next video. But yeah, just for demonstration purposes, this is it inside the tank, and this is the bottom of it, and the tube runs from the back all the way up. And as you can see here, it joins in. It comes through. Can't really show you, but it comes through the back, through this part here, up and around, and this is the little bit here where I'll connect my other, my air pump from here to there. And yeah, so I definitely I'm really happy with this purchase, and I really want to see how it gets on. I'm going to give that light a clean as well when I top it up with fresh water. So yeah, what we've done is we've basically emptied all this. We've gone ahead and cleaned a little bit more, and honestly guys, look at this filter. That's how bad it got. I wasn't able to maintain it. It was just getting too much algae on it. You know, this has been an absolute brilliant filter. Don't get me wrong, this has been a brilliant filter for the last year that I've had it. But the guppies have, they've multiplied by then, so I've had to upgrade to the green one, which should sort things out, make it a lot easier as well, and it's a lot better for the guppies. As I said, I went to my local fish shop, spoke to a specialist, and he definitely recommended it. He says keep this for another tank, a hospital tank for the guppies, something like that. So I'm going to keep that, I'm going to put it in this little tub that I just keep, for, one of the guppies if they're ill or something like that, until I get a nursery tank. But once I get that'll do in there just now. Normally I keep them, pop them inside there, or I normally pop them in my trendy bucket with other things like that. So now it's time to get the gravel in. But what we're going to do is we're probably going to bring this at least to here, as he told me to, and then top it up with fresh water, put a little bit of aqua salt in there, sea salt sort of thing like they give you. It's called aqua salt. Or you could put in your dechlorinator, arrange the substrate, make sure the filter's all good to go, and then we'll get back to this. Yeah, this is what I didn't want to happen, and it's clearly happened. The substrate has straight away made the water manky, so we probably will have to filter this out a few times. Maybe it was a bad idea on my half, but yeah, we'll maybe give it like 24 hours and it might just settle down. So maybe I should have done this with very little water in. I've seen other YouTube videos on it, but there we go, we all make mistakes, right? Because I seen the bubbles coming into the bag and I thought, okay. Okay. Very, very cloudy right now, but I think the guppies really enjoy it just now. I'm actually having a look, so I hope I've not. Yeah, so let's go in and. Well, there's a bit of plastic that's come from somewhere, I'm not too sure, but that was a bit weird. So yeah, there we go guys, so that's the substrate, and we'll let the dust and stuff like that settle, and I'm pretty sure that sponge filter can handle that no problem. So other than that, what we'll do is we'll let this settle, because you can see how cloudy it is. That was my mistake, I just tried to put the bag in whilst I had it filled. And maybe I should have done it earlier on before I filled it up. But you know what? It's all learning curve. It's all part of the hobby, and that's what I enjoy most. Is we learn from making mistakes, and maybe next time I do this, I can make it a lot easier for myself. So please be gentle in the comments. So I'll get back to you guys once this is settled, and then we will see the fish tank when it's completely settled, and yeah. So it's currently the next day, about 24 hours after we've done the new substrate, the water change, cleaned the tank out and put in the brand new F25 sponge filter. And as you can see guys, it's absolutely clear as day. And this is way much better. The guppies are still happy, we've not had any losses, anything like that. They're still thriving. But yeah, wow, what a difference. What an absolute difference to the tank. And before this was bare bottom, and we had the Bio sponge filter, the twin one here, which was only probably like that size. We've upgraded to this sponge filter, which in the long run will help the guppies significantly, and the new fry, the new babies. The sand-like substrate will help also filter the tank as well in the long run. It will help me, you know, maintain it a lot better. And through time, we'll keep upgrading this. We've got the RBG light at the top. I also do have the Fluval hood light for this, but it was way too bright at the time. I'm more happy because I'm able to change the colour and stuff. Yeah, and as you can see, the tank is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely crystal clear. Filter is working perfect. I mean, this air pump, I might have to upgrade the air pump because it is it's kind of struggling. Maybe I'll have to make a few modifications to the sponge filter. And through time we will get things like canister filters, and we will get more things, live plants in the back of here. That's what the plan is once I've painted the background. And yeah, and as you can see currently, if it can focus, we are currently, the temperature is around 65 to 70, which is absolutely perfect for these guys. They're absolutely happy. That's all you can ask for with your pet fish. Especially with guppies, you know, they are one of the easiest fish that you can look after. I thoroughly enjoy this hobby. I have for years. I've just never thought about vlogging it or filming anything that I do to my fish tank. We are currently, I would say, probably about 40 guppies in here, including little fry that hide in here, and junior guppies, baby guppies, pregnant guppies. We had 4 or 5 pregnant female guppies. Guppies are, I must admit, a lot better than goldfish. In my experience, I had goldfish a couple of years back, but guppies are just, you know, absolutely beautiful. Look at these guys. They're just thriving in the elements. You know, you can't ask for more than this. And it's so therapeutic, relaxing. And yeah, I just love this hobby. What more can you ask for? You know, bare bottom, the way this tank was before, guys, and look at it now. It is definitely the money worth spent on, you know, just upgrading to a substrate, a bigger filter. You know, what works for these fish is keeping them healthy and giving them a really long, good quality of life. So, if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive content just like this. And through time, we will get better at creating these videos, yeah, for your much needed content. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next one.